podcast is part of the Podcast Your Scene Network. Visit us at www.podcastyourscene.com.
You know, the local media has an agenda that they're going to serve. I don't know who's in charge of it or what it is, if it's like a headless monster.
Why? Is a question.
Walking backwards. Something sacred.
I don't know the names of the creep songs. Those are
Running in
CDs you just
circles.
pop in and let play.
Sea of Glass.
The flight and the fall.
I love Ozzy. I think he's the true definition of a rock star.
So care about bundle speakers.
Anybody else have any interesting stories they don't want on the show?
This is Doug from After the Fall.
Hey, this is John Lane from the Thriving Metropolis of Leechburg, Pennsylvania.
The Pennsylvania Rock Show, featuring the best unsigned rock that Pennsylvania has to offer.
What's up, everyone? It is Bill, and you're tuned into the Pennsylvania Rock Show, featuring the best unsigned rock and metal that Pennsylvania has to offer right here on PARockShow.com, MegaRockRadio.net, and 107.1 FM KFGD out of St. Louis, Missouri, RoodarooRadio.com in San Diego on the beaches, XRPRadio.co.uk in the Highlands of Scotland, oldiesxl.com in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Music from the 412.com, both TV and radio sides, and buildascene.com/radio. This is episode number 668 of the Pennsylvania Rock Show. At the beginning of the show, you heard from Lone Crow Rebellion and their song No Shame. And we also heard from the Bell Jumpers, Modern Problems. Both of those songs and bands were in the Blues Society of Western Pennsylvania's 18th Annual Blues Challenge yesterday, which I happened to attend with music from the 412. It was awesome. It was 2 o'clock until 8 p.m. And the winners were Bay Allen as a solo artist, and the band winner was the Bell Jumpers, and their guitarist was also voted the best guitarist. So Bay Allen and the Bell Jumpers are headed to Memphis to take part in the International Blues Challenge in January. With that said, I'm going to bring up Broom from Belle Vernon.
Almost time for the annual.
I'm not going to press that button again. Bring up Broom from Belle Vernon. There they are. What's up, gentlemen?
How you doing? Hey, thank you for having us.
So I'm still lots of buttons to press, and I always mess them up. And it's not even just buttons here. There's buttons here. There's buttons. They're everywhere.
I can imagine, man.
So real quick, why don't you each introduce yourself and tell us what you do in the band, and then we'll talk about the band as a whole after that.
All right,
I'll go first. Or Race. Okay, good.
Yeah. No, I'll start. My name is Race Michener. I am the lead vocals for the band.
All right, I'm Carter Stasha, and I am the drummer of the band.
I am Ben Felak, and I'm one of the guitarists. This lag's gonna be awesome. All right,
oh my god, yeah. I'm Bodie. I'm Bodie Dubrek. I am the other guitarist of the band.
Was that everybody, or he's yeah, okay.
He's a silent warrior. That's Taylor, our bass player.
He doesn't talk very much.
Yeah, no. If you ever watch like Penn and Teller,
okay.
Yeah, he's like our Penn. No,
he's our bassist.
Yeah,
his name's Caleb Beekner.
Yeah,
yeah. He don't do the talking much.
Well, we did get to hear his spring, like.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh wait,
there
it is again.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, so, 5-piece out of Belle Vernon, Pennsylvania. Tell me a little bit about the band. Is like, how would you describe your sound and how you guys got together?
I would describe our sound kind of like 80s rock if I had to put it into one genre. I think that's what we sound closest to. How we started was me and Bodie were just in marching band together, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to start a band?" And at the time, I thought I was like a phenomenal bass player, but I wasn't, and I sucked really, really, really bad.
Oh my god.
So then I was like, "Oh, well, Bodie can play bass, and then I'll just play guitar." And then I realized I can't play guitar that well either. So I was like, "We need to get a guitarist." So then that's whenever we got Ben. Then I was like, "All right, well, we got a guitarist, a bass player. Now we need a drummer." So then we went through a couple different drummers, but then we landed on Carter because he's just insane.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And Bodie wasn't too wild about playing the bass, so he wanted to play guitar. So then we needed another bass player, and that's where Caleb came in. So that's kind of the genesis of Broom.
And we all knew each other kind of tangentially through marching band and the music program at Belle Vernon. Like I knew Race. We shared 1 year with the marching band. I was with Caleb 3 of the 4 years, I believe. Carter,
it's
I
funny
never was with.
because I kind of knew Ben and Caleb, but they graduated a year before I started high school, so I never actually went to school with them. But tangentially through the band, we met.
Mm-hmm.
It was sort of the same deal for me. I moved to Belle Vernon my junior year, so I never actually had an experience in marching band with Caleb and Ben. But as soon as I moved up there, like I met Race, I met Carter, and yeah, it all kind of just started from there.
Race is the crux of the whole band. He's the glue.
Yeah.
We hate to admit it, but yeah.
Okay, so that brings up the question: what did you guys actually play in the marching band then?
I was drumline.
I was
a trumpet player. I played trumpet.
Caleb played bass in the pit, and I played drum set in the pit. So yeah.
My son plays the trumpet.
See,
Nice.
He has a good taste, man. He has a good taste.
And I have a flute player and a clarinet player too. My twin daughters.
You need to get them on that trumpet train, you know.
I don't know, drumline.
Yeah, you want to be heard, man. You want to be heard.
Percussion's pretty fun. I had a good time.
Drumline was pretty cool.
You guys can shut up.
Are you guys familiar with the band Black Ridge?
I am not.
No,
I don't
I
know.
don't think
So I'm about to give you guys homework, and Race will tell you I'm allowed. You now have to look up the band Black Ridge.
Black Reach.
Black Ridge, RIDG.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't know where from.
And they have a sax player, they have a keyboardist, they have 2 guitar players, a bass player, a drummer. They kind of play like a funky soul rock kind of thing. It's kind of bluesy. But the reason that I brought them up is yeah, now I'm gonna blank. See, I am old. Why did I bring up Black Ridge? Wow, I can't remember. Anyway, you still have to look them up.
All right.
We'll do.
Definitely will.
Oh, I know. Joey Connor, who I didn't teach him, but I did go to school with his dad, which means I could have taught him. He's their guitar player. Kind of came up the same way you guys did, which is what made me think of that band.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think a lot of what we did in the music program kind of led up to what we're doing now. We all kind of started playing instrument through the music program. I think only Carter and Caleb actually still play what they did in the marching band now with us, but still it helped us a lot, kind of not even just musically, but networking wise, right? I would think that's pretty much a lot of the people we know that we play music with nowadays are people we went through marching band with. I think that's accurate for me, at least. I don't know about everyone else.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, no, I'd say that's pretty spot on.
I'm going to give you your first oddball question, and then we're going to take a break. But this may be way I know it's before your time, but you had to have seen it. So you're leaving a show and there's a DeLorean sitting outside with its door open and a flux capacitor in the back seat. You guys all know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you can go back in time and hang out with any band. Who are you going to hang out with?
20
Carter
bucks
can
I
go
have
first.
to answer.
I know Carter's too, so
I'm gonna have to go with Van Halen. I'm a big
Yep.
Van Halen fan. Actually, my shirt right now is a Darth Vader 5150 mix shirt. So yeah, I'm a pretty big Van Halen fan. But yeah, that'd be my answer. Ben's gonna say Kiss, but go ahead, Ben.
Yep, that's mine. Yeah, that's 100%. That's mine too. Yeah, big Kiss fan.
I hung out with Gene Simmons sort of one time.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was at a book signing and he was asking me about my camera, so I got to talk to him for like 10 minutes.
Hold on, wait. I have it. This is my dad's room I'm in right now with the guitars in the background. I have a somewhere around here. Let me see where it is. There's a Gene Simmons statue right there.
Oh, I do see it.
The shrine. The shrine.
Yeah, the people at the bookstore were trying to shoo me away, and he kept saying, "I'm talking to him." It was great.
That'd be awesome.
Anyway, who else?
Do you want to go, Bodie?
Yeah, I'll go. If I had to go back, I would say Dream Theater. Like, I know they still play now. But personally speaking, like their first album, in words, I would love to go back and see them during that time.
All right, I'll go next. I'm gonna have to take Motley Crue, but I don't want like the current Motley Crue. I want like the Motley Crue from like 1989, like the still in shape Motley Crue. And I'll answer for Caleb too.
Well, I brought a visual aid for Caleb.
Oh yeah, you brought a visual aid for Caleb.
Do you have a
Caleb
whiteboard?
is a big Beatles fan. If he were to
Okay.
go back in time, I guarantee you it would be the Beatles. He's a big John Mayer fan too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, those would be his two picks.
I have seen Motley Crue twice.
Yeah.
And the first time was Carnival of Sins tour, which was the oddest show I've ever been to in my life. And I went to see them again. And the second time my wife went with me and told me she would never see them again.
Oh, really?
So and to date she has not.
I don't know. I think they're pretty great. I just saw them their last tour with Def Leppard and Poison, and I thought they were pretty good.
Def Leppard and Poison were great.
Yeah, Vince Steele can't sing, but you know,
I've seen all three of those bands, and out of all three of them, I think if they were putting out new music, Def Leppard should, and the other ones should just kind of fade away.
I don't
I've
think
heard
Bret
Poison's
Michaels
pretty
is
good,
that
though.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bret Michaels still got it.
I like Poison. He's just kind of oversaturated himself.
I can see
That's
that. Yeah.
That's fair.
Hey, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a break. We're going to listen to Eris Paul Band Fast Track, and then we're going to listen to Broom's song Larger Than Life, and we'll come back and talk about that, and we'll be right back.
It's time for the annual Fostering Music Summer Shindig. Fostering Music is a charitable organization dedicated to enriching the lives of children currently in or adopted out of the foster care system. We proudly partner with local foster care agencies to provide musical instruments and instruction in conjunction with local music stores. This year's Summer Shindig fundraising event features 2 days of local music and outdoor family fun. Come out and make a difference while having a blast. Main Street Music and Sound is your full-service music store for instruments, rentals, repairs, and more. Our experts have over 40 years of experience in AV and lighting installations. And if you're looking for any kind of instruments, accessories, or gear, you'll find it here. Plus, we offer lessons for students of all ages and levels for a wide variety of instruments. Visit Main Street Music and Sound in-store or online today.
If I could get you guys to help me and unmute yourselves, that would be awesome.
There we go.
Got it.
I even unmuted Caleb. I don't know if you noticed that yet. Nice. For those of you on the radio side, Caleb is holding up a whiteboard that says "Welcome back, everyone."
He's very talkative, as you can see.
So this next question has a whole story behind it, but I've told it a bazillion times. But the question is, who's your Dave Grohl? And by that, I mean, who do you want to go up on stage with and perform one of their original songs?
Oh, geez. Like with them? Like on stage playing the song with them? Okay. I got to think about this. Someone else go.
Because the Foo Fighters are known for bringing people up on stage.
I think Bodie's answer might be the Foo Fighters, honestly.
That happens occasionally.
Yeah. God, I don't know. Because, oh my God.
I think
because it's like, who's your Dave Grohl? Dave Grohl.
I think I got this one. I think I know who I'd pick.
Well, I think I know who you'd pick too, but go ahead.
Who do you think I'd pick?
I think you'd pick blank.
No, definitely not.
What about MGK?
No, I'd do I'd do Green Day. Just because
that makes sense, yeah.
I feel like it'd come full circle if we did a song with Green Day.
It was Basket Case was the first cover we ever learned as a band, so has an important meaning to us.
I think I'm ready for this if I can. I think not to give the same answer twice, but I'm gonna go with Kiss again. And here's why. I think like being able to play just going up and playing Love Gun with them. I want the original four though. I want Ace and Peter with me when I play. But I think specifically I'd like to play a song with Ace on guitar. Him and I trading solos, that'd be awesome. I would love that. He's probably my biggest inspiration for playing guitar. So
honestly, I think okay, other than obviously Dave Grohl, I think I would love to go up and play with Coheed and Cambria. I would love to play I always love playing Welcome Home. That's always been a real fun one to play, and every single time it comes on my playlist, it's always so much fun.
I'm definitely gonna go with Rush. I spend a lot of time. We play no Rush songs, but I still spend a lot of time working through Neil Peart parts on my drum set in my basement. I think he's one of the greatest drummers to ever live, and his dynamic and his complicated rhythms are fascinating to me. So I definitely have to say Rush.
Second only to Peter Criss.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Caleb, I think he has his
Peter's...
answer up.
The whiteboard says the Boys in Broom.
Thank you, Caleb.
So does he really not talk, or is this just a thing for tonight?
He likes to keep a silent type in interviews and such. So I think he likes to communicate in other ways. The whiteboard's new. I haven't seen the whiteboard yet, so this is a good touch.
It's especially in interviews.
Yeah,
definitely.
Even when we're on stage, he likes to hang out in the back. You know, quintessential bass player. Kind of just hangs out and does his job and or uses a whiteboard. It's to make his autograph worth more. That's what the whiteboard says.
All right, so I'm going to stick with a question that this Ben's going to like because there's Kiss involved. Sort of. Okay, so Metallica has played in Antarctica in a bubble, and Kiss has played in a bay in Australia, the Great White Sharks. What is a non-standard venue that you guys would like to play at?
Oh, geez.
I know.
What would you say?
No.
So, I know what my answer is. This is achievable. Like those are all like high goals, and I'll let you guys answer the really high goals one. But a non-traditional venue that I would like to play is a Denny's. I would love to play in a Denny's.
I actually think I remember someone telling me they did that on one of my shows, and something about playing on the tables and getting kicked out.
Yeah,
we go to Denny's every week after practice. That's like
As a
our
band.
ritual.
Yeah.
They know us well there. I think I would want to play. Not that this is something that's plausible right now, but it'd be awesome to play a show in outer space only because you can't hear it. So you'd have to be like in like a cool like some kind of structure.
I
But
didn't
I think Mars is capable in the next 100 years. Maybe Broom will be the first one to play on Mars.
Yeah, in 100 years. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be 120 years old playing on Mars.
Be just like Vince Neil.
Yeah, just like Vince Neil. Yeah. Gosh, this is a loaded question. I feel like it'd be really cool to play on a cruise ship, like just in the middle of the sea. We're the only rock band there, and the fireworks are going off. Like that'd be pretty cool.
Caleb, I think he has his answer written down. Oh, we lost Carter.
Nah, Caleb doesn't have an answer.
Uh-oh.
That's a really tough one because I feel like every single venue that I'm thinking of that's unconventional is actually like kind of a conventional venue, you know.
He's back.
Man, I don't even know. I'd love to melt the faces off of people up at Disney though. That'd be pretty funny.
That
You
would
go
be
up there,
pretty
go up
cool.
In Disney,
up
yeah.
Go up there to see all the Disney princesses, you know, Mickey, stuff like that, and we're up here just blasting, you know, Larger Than Life or something like that. You know?
Just in front of the castle.
Yeah.
In front of the burning dragon.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could invite any 4 people to dinner in the history of the world, don't forget you still have a DeLorean, so you can go back in time. Who are you going to have sit down with you at dinner?
I gotta type this out.
You gotta type it out.
Well, I gotta type out my list. I mean, I don't want to. I would say definitely Norm Macdonald's one of them for me. I've talked about Norm Macdonald all the time, and the band knows him. Conan O'Brien. Again, Kiss. Paul Stanley. And I'd probably say, you know what? I'm gonna go with Tobias Forge of Ghost. And again, that'll make everyone laugh in the band because I always bring up 3 bands: Kiss, Iron Maiden, and Ghost. But that's like usually my go-to artist. Yeah, that's a Norm Macdonald, Conan O'Brien, Paul Stanley, and Tobias Forge.
The 4 first people that come to my mind, I have to have probably 2 drummers there. One would be Buddy Rich. 2 would be Neil Peart. Non-traditional, non-music related. I would want to eat with Elvis, I lied. He is music related. Not drum related.
Totally not music related. Elvis.
Maybe the most famous singer of all time. Not music related.
Ronald Reagan. Those are my 4.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I guess I'll go next. Oh, unless Bodie wants to go.
I'll let you have this one.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do Ozzy Osbourne. He has to be there. I'm gonna go with Andy Kaufman.
Ooh.
I had the other ones. I should have wrote this down like Ben.
See.
Yeah, you had a good idea. You did. Oh, Elvis. Yeah. Elvis. I didn't want to have Elvis there, and probably John Lennon. I feel like would probably be my
I almost said John Lennon.
I just think it'd be cool. Like he had so much more music to write.
I feel like for me, I would have
up and down.
Bringing up bringing up the old Dave Grohl thing. I would have Dave Grohl there simply because the Foo Fighters were really what got me into playing guitar, getting into, you know, getting a little bit more serious about music. You know, before I found the Foo Fighters, I just played trumpet and marching band. Once I found them, I knew I wanted to at least try to play guitar. I would do Spencer Sotelo from Periphery. The guy is an absolute immense vocalist. Like it's truly amazing to hear some of the stuff that he does on records and live. I think for my third one, I would pick Pliny. He's an Australian guitarist. He's really who got me into the genre of music I like now. I'm big into prog metal, a lot of instrumentals, things like that. I feel like he's the one that got me serious into the academic side of music. And for the fourth one, this one's a little bit weird. I would want to sit down with Auguste Escoffier. he was basically the grandfather of culinary, and I'm a culinary major outside of all of this, and I would love to basically talk to the guy that created my entire career path, you know? So
Very cool. Caleb, you're going to hold it up now? Eli Whitney. Go ahead.
Eli Whitney, Paul McCartney, John Mayer, and move it up, Caleb. I can't see the other one. Davey 504, the YouTube guy, right? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a YouTube bass player.
Italian.
Yeah, he's a very good. He's probably one of the best bass players I've heard. At least I don't. Yeah, but cool.
You know what I didn't have you guys do, and you let me go away from it. I need you to tell me about your song "Larger Than Life" before we go to the next segment.
Race, what's it about?
What's it about? So I guess the full story would be at the time I was taking a break from Broom and I wasn't there, and then it was probably around like Christmas time, I think, because it was cold outside, and I show up to practice, and Ben and Bodie were there, and they had like this recording of this song. And they were like, "Okay, well, we want you to listen to it and then write down what you think fits for it." So I listened to it and then wrote down some stuff, and then Bodie came in and he wrote down some stuff, and I think eventually it just turned into kind of a love song, almost. Like the first half is you're finding your love, and then the second half of the song is it kind of went away, but it's still like that larger than life feeling overall. So it's definitely an 80s love song.
It's more of like the way that song came about, like the music part of it, is we were screwing around one day, and I played the very first riff, like the very beginning of it, and then we all kind of built it up from there. Like we all just kind of knew exactly what to do. Like Bodie came up with the chords with the descending bass line, and then Carter just kind of, like, I don't think we really talked about what we wanted to do with that song. It just kind of happened.
In the couple of years that we've been playing together, we've written quite a few songs, and the ones that stick, the ones that we put lyrics down to, are the ones that come together like that so easily. You know, it's just riff. Everything kind of feels natural, and then we just play through the whole thing like it's already a song almost. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that we move forward with rather than trying to hold on to ones that aren't going to work out.
Yeah, I feel like it was both simultaneously our most collaborative song, like working together. Came together the quickest, that's for sure. Like, I think we wrote the entire thing in like one rehearsal, but it is like we barely communicated throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
Like Ben just played a lead line, and then I did, like something with like I did the chords behind it. I just did like a counter motion thing. And it's like it all kind of came together. And we wrote the entire thing in one practice, or at least what would have become it. We did some little adjustments here and there, but
the vocals came later. Like Ray said, he was taking a little bit of a break, so he came back, and once he kind of came back, that was the fastest we ever wrote like a lyric line too, because he kind of just the idea that we had before was totally different, and then whenever he showed up, it kind of just made it a new idea, and it worked out much better.
I actually wrote lyrics to the entire thing, and then Race came up with way better ones. So
yeah, they purposely didn't show me anything. They're like, we want an organic take on it.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Hey, so we're gonna take another break. What everybody's gonna hear, both radio and TV now, is the concert calendar. I want to point out at the very end of the concert calendar, it's going to show a bunch of shows, and I'm going to talk about a bunch of shows that we are giving away tickets to in conjunction with Drusky Entertainment. I had tickets to give away tonight, but nobody attempted to get them. So I can't give away the tickets to the Bacon Brothers with Mark Ferrari because, well, that's not 100% true. One person did, and when I contacted her, she said she had to go to her boyfriend's concert that night. So nobody's getting these tickets. So pay attention to the end. Make sure that you understand which shows are there. There's a bunch of cool ones. And all you have to do is go to musicfromthe412.com, click on concerts, click on the show you want to go to, share it, and give us your email address so we can email you the tickets. That's it. It's so easy. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. And you guys pay attention because the odds are really good that you can win tickets. All you got to do is go register.
Nope.
All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Yes, see you after the break. Hey everyone, it's Bill from Music from the 412 with your concert calendar for April 24th through May 6th, brought to you by BuildTheScene.com and FirstAngelMedia.com. Monday, April 24th, 6 p.m., Wigwam with Dying Breed and The Cheats at Jurgles Rhythm Grill in Warrendale. 9 p.m., I will be interviewing Broom on the Pennsylvania Rock Show live. Friday, April 28th, 6 p.m., the Bacon Brothers at Jurgle Rhythm Grill with special guest Mark Ferrari. 7 p.m., Sunny Days and the Weathermen, Helsinki Bus Station, and the Maple Waves at Squirrel Hill Sports Bar. $10 will get you in. 7:30 p.m. at Heroes Bar and Grill in Katanning. Friday night open mics with special host Terry Lee Spencer. 10 p.m. the legendary Hucklebucks with 13 Bends in McGarvey's Bar and Grill. Saturday, April 29th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Draxus Book a Life CD release party at Night Courts in Ford City. At 7 p.m. the Harry Von Zell's, Creedmoors, and Pink Gin Barambas at the Government Center in Pittsburgh. At 8 p.m. Moondogs presents Bill Toms and Hard Rain with a $15 cover. 8 p.m. Medusa's Disco with legendary Hucklebucks at Squirrel Hill Sports Bar, $15 cover. Sunday, April 30th, Subnormals will be hosting the PA Band Initiative Jam Sunday at Steamworks Creative from 2 to 6 p.m. Monday, May 1st, 9 p.m., Working Breed will be on the Pennsylvania Rock Show live with me for an interview. Friday, May 5th is Band Camp Friday. It is also when you can find yourself watching the One-Eyed Daddies and God Hates Unicorns at the Bridge Music Bar at 8 p.m. in Pittsburgh. At 7:30 p.m., Heroes Bar and Grill, Friday night open mics with host Billy Postal in Katanning. 8 p.m., United Metal Coalition with special guest Travolta at the Lamp Theater in Irwin with a $40 cover. 8 p.m. at Squirrel Hill Sports Bar, we have Neostem 10 years so far with the $10 cover and special guests The Molecule Party, The Cheats, and Royal Honey. Saturday, May 6th, 7 p.m. till 11 p.m., Working Breed's Gaslighter album release showcase with special guest Cisco Kid at the Little Giant Studio, $15 to get in. At 8 p.m., we have Crop, Shy, Riparian, and Mother Elizabeth Thorne at the Squirrel Hill Sports Bar. We have some upcoming ticket giveaways to give you from Drusky Entertainment. Go to musicfrom412.com/contests. Friday, April 28th at Jurgles, the Bacon Brothers with Mark Ferrari. Sunday, May 7th, Jurgles, Lita Ford with The Common Crown and Modern Fossils. Tuesday, May 9th, Carnegie of Homestead Music Hall, Drive-By Truckers. Wednesday, May 17th, Jurgles Songwriters Showcase hosted by Joe Gruszecki and Rick Wachowski with special guests Billy Price and John Bellin. Saturday, May 27th at Jurgles, Ugly Kid Joe with Pistols at Dawn. Thursday, September 7th at the Craft House, the Red Jumpsuits Apparatus. Make sure you go to musicfromthe412.com/submissions to send us your videos, music, and shows to help us keep your information on our stations up to date. You can also submit to be guests on some of our original TV shows while you're there. That's all I have for you this week. My name is Bill, and I'll see you live on the Pennsylvania Rock Show at 9 p.m. on Monday.
Hi, Bill. You are muted right now, I believe.
Perfect.
There we go. Caleb was on it. Yeah,
Caleb was on it.
Hold on.
Oh.
So I don't even remember what I said there. Anyway, just a lot of cool shows there. We have more coming all the time. It's really easy. Just go to musicfrom412.com and click on contests. And I almost pressed the wrong button again.
I didn't know the Bacon Brothers was Kevin Bacon, though.
It is Kevin Bacon.
Every time I think of him, I think of in
Footloose.
the Avengers. Well, no. In the Avengers, Mantis is like, oh, is Kevin Bacon in the Avengers? And like every time I see him, that scene, that's exactly what I think of.
Did you watch the Guardian special race?
No, I didn't.
He was in it. He was actually in it.
Oh.
And he sings in it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't know that. I thought it was just a joke.
And plays acoustic guitar.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, I got to go watch that.
Big Kevin Bacon fan races.
Well, I even tried to push people. I was like, listen, you could do the 6 or 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. You're going to be a degree closer because you're going to be in the same room. Didn't work. Okay, so this next question is probably the most important one of the night. Caleb raised his eyebrow. Maybe he'll speak on this one. It is, what is the best pizza you've had because you're a musician?
Oh, boy.
Oh, geez. Okay. So,
Okay, I can say, because we're musicians, I don't think we've ever had any pizza because we were musicians.
We've had one.
Yeah.
We've had
okay, we had one. Well, one like as a band.
It was pretty good.
It was really good.
It was Armando's.
Well, actually, that guy recognized us
a lot.
So that we got pizza and he delivered it and he just went. He was like, "Aren't you guys Broom?" That was like the first time.
Yeah. Well, actually,
that was like the first time we were recognized.
Actually, yesterday. That probably was the first time, but yesterday I walked into Italian Village to pick up a pizza, and the guy at the counter recognized me from Broom. So I got to give it to Italian.
I've had Italian Village a lot too.
That or Jake's. Those are my two picks.
So those are the 3 pizza places that the school buys from all the time. Just,
I think they're the best, honestly.
My favorite pizza, flat out, is Jojo's. I don't know if you've ever heard Jojo's in Greensburg.
I'm 100% with you on that one.
Yeah, but I haven't had that because of Broom, but we just had that the other night here. It's hard to beat that in my mind.
Oh yeah, Jojo's S tier pizza.
Gianelli's is pretty good too, right around the corner from Jojo's.
I've never had that. Never had that. I'll try it.
All right, so that question came about because the very first show that I went to after things started opening up for the pandemic, I was doing photos of a band, and they were from Michigan, and they were really excited because the venue bought them Vocelli's, and I was like, Vocelli's? So that's where that question came from.
Yeah. The first day we get free pizza because we're playing somewhere will be the day I know we made it.
Yeah. If you could write a song with any musician in the history of the world, who would you want to sit down and write with?
Mine's Elvis Presley.
Oh god,
I got to think of this for a second too. Jeez, I don't want to go Kiss or Maiden or Ghost again. So let me think.
I feel like Caleb was playing Final Jeopardy on every question.
Yeah, he's.
do.
Let's see the answer. And you wagered. Paul McCartney, he says.
Paul McCartney, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty on brand answer for Caleb.
I have my answer, and it is Dave Matthews of the Dave Matthews Band.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
I don't like Dave Matthews Band, but we've made jokes about it all the time. But I'm not a huge fan. I really can't think of anybody outside of my main 3 that I always talk about. I listened to Paul Stanley's book a few months ago, and he explained like how his songwriting process works. And it'd be cool just to see that, like not just him, but like any professional, how it actually kind of like how the creative process works. And I think we're pretty close to what bands actually do, but it'd still be cool to see it from someone like real established and understands what they're doing. I'm probably missing some. Oh, you know what I would do? This is unconventional. Weird Al Yankovic. I'd like to write a parody of a Broom song. I think that'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
Honestly, we should do that at some point.
Get right on that.
I'd have to go with Pliny again. Again, just as if between his phrasing, his guitar tones, I would love to know his approach on songwriting.
Cool. So we are at that point where I'm going to ask you guys the final 2 questions, and I do have to speed us up a little bit. And then I have some videos to play on the video side. I have 2 more songs to play on the radio side. But the questions are, I'm going to ask them both. And if one of you could just take, like, it could be a different person, but one of you take each question. The first one is what's coming up next for Broom. And the second one is where can you be found online or at shows. Caleb, I'm on that side. I can't answer those questions.
Yeah,
there you go.
We are at Helltown Brewery near Washington, May 6th coming up. That's our next show. And then Bodie can take the socials.
You can find us pretty much everywhere at Broom the Band. We have Instagram. I think we still have a Twitter. I'm not sure how that's working still. Facebook, Instagram and Facebook are 2 biggest ones. TikTok. And you can find us on Spotify and all your regular streaming services at Broom.
Yep.
Just look at one of our songs and you'll find us.
We have all our socials in the link tree and our bios of all our other socials. So if you find one, you can find them all.
I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on episode 668.
Thank you for having us.
And like I said, you can hang out in the green room and watch the videos if you'd like. On the radio side, you're going to hear from Anaphylaxis and their song Falling. And then we're going to follow that up with Skell Head. And on the video side, we're going to try to squeeze in, let's see, Craig Veltri, Making Noise on the Music Road. Mark Anthony, Your Scars Are Beautiful. The Warrior, which is a cover that was recorded for Rock for Life. It is $2 to download, and that money goes to Scarlett, who is this year's benefactor of the Rock for Life concert series. The Delta Struts, and their song Sky, Victoria Fire, and their song Fire. And if there's time, you might see a PA Rock Show commercial at the end.
He gave a wager this time.
Nice. Thanks, Caleb. All right, so here, you're welcome. Here come the videos and songs.
They come from around the world to strike gold, chasing the cutting before it gets old. They'll bathe in the Broadway lights till they no longer glow. Then start making noise on Music Road. Armed with the songs that the radio craves, they'll take pennies on the dollar to hit the radio wave. And all those bitter, jaded lifers act too